and he hit the back of my car because he was looking at his phone and he took his foot off the brake and tapped the back of my car. I jumped out. I was like, dude, what in the world are you doing? Now, there wasn't any major damage. There was a baby crack, but fine. I was just like too busy to do it. So I called my girlfriend who is in the insurance. She's an insurance lawyer. And she said, did you get his license plate? Did you do this? Do you have video of it? She was freaked out because she said, Suze, do you not realize that people are actually hitting the back of cars on purpose? Yes. And guess what it becomes when the police arrive? He said, she said. And if you're the front car and someone hits you, they automatically are going to make you the problem. You're gonna get blamed because the police will assume you braked and they hit the car and it was your fault.
Right, right.
From that moment on, I bought a system in my car, and I have it. Now, I will tell you, we didn't have them at HSN, of course I looked, and I bought mine, and I'll tell you what, it's the most confusing system. It's not good at all. I like it because it does record.
Right.
It doesn't do anything like this can do.
Yeah, this has AI built in, artificial intelligence.
This is amazing, you guys. Yeah. So if you ever wanted to get a dash cam, please pay attention. And I think everybody and their brother should have a dash cam.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. That is a scam that is happening right now.
Big time.
Yeah, so there was a parkway in New York City where somebody smashed into, or they were slamming on their brakes trying to get a woman in her SUV to hit them. And she didn't, had a dash cam, so it wasn't a he said, she said. She had an eyewitness account, and that's exactly what this is. By the way, coming your way from Vivitar, the largest supplier of camera and camcorder equipment in the entire world. So we're talking a global leading brand, also the only 4K camera in our entire assortment here at HSN. So you're getting 4K quality here, which is truly amazing. You're getting this beautiful, sleek package. It doesn't obscure your vision at all when you're driving. It just tucks up out of the way. I'm gonna show you a couple ways to use this that make it so cool, but 130-degree wide angle. You have night vision on here, and it's really, really easy to hook up and really easy to install. There's a little adhesive pad right here. You just peel and stick. That's all there is to it. It adheres safely. You can even move this with you. If you are going in a rental car, bring it with you. You're getting 11 feet of cable to plug right in and then just tuck, tuck, tuck up into your upholstery so it virtually disappears. But that scam is crazy. So this woman was braking, about to hit the car in front of her, but did not. So they wanted to be hit because they backed into her. And then they jump out and, you know, make this big production of it because there was some sort of scam they were running. So the whole thing with that woman is, I can see what you did, and I can see you did it on purpose, and it had nothing to do with me. I'm not at fault here because you have an eyewitness account, and that's what this is all about. And why do you want 4K video, which is 4 times the quality of standard 1080p? Well, you want to be able to see the street signs. You want to be able to see people's license plate numbers. You want to be able to see all of those details. That's what you're going to be able to do with your Vivitar. It multi-adjusts, as you're seeing right there in the video, so the lens swivels and moves so you can get that perfect viewing angle. And it is absolutely amazing the way you're going to be able to use this. So let me show you a couple different ways to use it. I know we're looking at footage right now because this is so impressive with the AI technology. It has a spoken voice that says to you, bumper warning or collision warning. So if somebody is getting too close to you, you're getting too close to them, you're going to hear the warning. The other thing I want you to realize right out of the box, when you do get this home, you need to put a memory card in it. It is a micro SD. It goes right over on this side. Most of us have these laying around our homes. So pop it right in. You don't ever have to turn it on because as soon as your car vehicle turns on, this turns on. You never have to turn it off. You never have to activate it to get it to start recording because it automatically begins to record. The other thing it automatically does, because it has a built-in G sensor, if you're bumped or you're sideswiped or someone runs into the back of your car, it's gonna lock down that video clip because of that sensor. It will also record over the old clips as they're not needed. So it'll keep recording continuously on a loop forever and you never have to change out that memory card. In addition to that, I'm gonna show you in a minute, it's got a Wi-Fi hotspot.
This is huge.
So I'm gonna demo that for you in just a second, but let me jump over here at the one in front because look at this. So
let me just do this real quick.
Yeah,
colors. We have 4 colors, and the only reason I'm interrupting is the tan's almost gone. So we have the tan, we have the silver, we have the black, we have the blue. The tan's the most limited at this point. Everybody who drives should have this. If you've got younger people driving, oh my gosh, 16, 17-year-olds, maybe new drivers, please get this in their car. There are more scams going on right now. And what was the cost of one ticket? Have you ever gotten a ticket? And you're trying to explain, it wasn't my fault. I was at the stop sign, this guy hit me. I had another time it happened. I was at the stop sign, a guy was not paying attention, came really fast. Thank God he saw me at the last second. He bumped the back of my car. He tipped it, didn't do a lot of damage. The police came and they're like, were you moving? They assume immediately that it's your fault if someone hits you, like you've put on the brakes and someone's hit you. I said, no, I was just sitting here at the stoplight. I'm telling you, I had no video proof. Now, fortunately, they believed me. They really did, because they realized I was definitely stopped. But if I had video proof, there would have been no question at all whatsoever. And it just makes me so angry that people on purpose are trying to hit you nowadays. So you've got to be protected by it. Another issue is I was driving home really, really late at night, and an area of town I was driving through, there's just a lot of people hanging out, and a lot of people, unfortunately, were not mentally well, and they would wander in the streets, and it was very, very dark. And I thought, please, Lord, if I ever hit somebody accidentally, how am I going to prove that they walked in front of my car? Because unfortunately, there was some mental health issues. I'm not trying to hit anybody, but they would just wander in the middle of the night in front of my car. That's another reason I got it. A biker, what if you pull up and all of a sudden a biker is flying in front of you? How do you prove if you absolutely accidentally hit the biker? You're at a stop sign, they come flying through, you just go because you don't see them coming. How do you prove who's at fault? You can tell I'm very triggered by this, because I've had instances happen to me where I didn't have proof. Fortunately, they could tell that it was not my fault, but if I would have had the video, that's why I bought mine. I will tell you, mine's a piece of junk. I wish I wouldn't have wasted my money. This one is so much better and so much more advanced than mine and so much easier. Mine, you had to keep hitting all these little buttons, and the instructions I couldn't understand.
You don't even touch it. I'm going to show you the settings in just a moment, because it is so simple and easy for you to set. That's where you plug it in, multi-adjustable with that lens on the front. I'm going to show you the AI features too, because that artificial intelligence plus the 4K really takes this to the next level. Kind of showed it there on the screen. So you're going to be able to see pedestrians on your screen, and not just the visual. I'm going to show you the rest here in a second. That's how you can adjust that lens. Really easy. Take it in your golf cart. Take it with you when you have that rental car. I got run into in a rental car. I was doing an infomercial I was in Minnesota. This was several years ago, many years ago. And the guy sideswiped me, and I thought, oh my gosh, what is he gonna say when we get out of the car? And he ran over, checked to make sure I was okay, took full responsibility, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. But what happens when the authorities get here? Does that story change, right? Because the insurance premiums, they go sky high. You hit or get hit or any of that, and your insurance goes crazy. But when you have that undeniable video proof. So here's how you can use it. This is one of the ways, and you can see it's kind of mimicking the visual you see outside of your windshield anyway. So it's just a screen showing you that. But I love this. You tap one button and it changes the view. This is your AI view. So looking at this is more like a head-up display.
And so is it still recording the video in front of you? It's
recording everything that's going on. Recording everything. But look, this is showing me how many miles an hour I'm going, like a head-up display on one of the fancy cars, right? They have that. This is showing me where the cars are in the various lanes. And that voice talking, saying bumper warning if someone's getting very close to the back end of you before they hit you. So you're gonna be able to see, look at this. So I can see now I'm stopped here, so there's cars going by. If there was a pedestrian there, look, person indicator right on that screen showing you exactly what's in front of you and to the sides. If you have one of the new cars or even one of the older cars that has really bad blind spots on the side, this is going to be super valuable. Think about this too, for your new drivers, your older drivers, for everybody.
Now, why does it matter that we have built-in Wi-Fi and GPS?
Okay, Wi-Fi, GPS, the Wi-Fi is amazing, so it has its own Wi-Fi hotspot. So you're going to download a free app if you want to use this feature, but what it simply means to you is you don't have to worry about popping out that memory card ever at all. So I'm going to go in right here, look at the menus, really easy to use right here. So I can change my resolution. I have it at 4K and I just leave it there. Loop recording, that's always turned on for me as well. There's that G sensor, so any of your G sensor footage. But what I'm going to do with Wi-Fi right here, I'm going to simply turn it on just really quickly. So turning it on right now, here's my free app right here. This is going to wirelessly connect to my dash Cam, which does have that free app. I'm gonna just simply connect to it. So it's bringing me into my choices
So much
right
better
here.
than the crap one
I mean, this one is so good. I do have to put my little password in, and it shows you right on the screen what the password is. It's 1 through 8, really easy. So now I'm gonna connect. And now with this app, I don't have to pop the memory card out at all whatsoever, because what this is gonna do now is it is gonna show me all of my video clips right here in the free app.
That's
Let me pull up the app.
amazing to me.
I know, it's so cool.
And can I tell you a side benefit of that? Let's say you're out driving somewhere really nice. Maybe it's the fall and you're going down a country road and you have all the beautiful fall leaves. Wouldn't it be fun to look at the video of your drive?
Yes.
See, so
Oh my
there's
gosh.
kind of some cool things. If you're up in the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains, can you
Review
imagine
it.
being
Watch it
able to
over
see how
again.
pretty that drive was? Or maybe,
Look.
you know, maybe you're out there and you see like moose run by or a bear run by. Wouldn't it be kind of fun to be able to see that on your video? And that Wi-Fi connection is brilliant.
It's so cool. So look at this. I just made that quick
love
connection,
this.
had to put in the password. This is seeing, because I'm close to it. You do need to be close to it because this is Wi-Fi and you're connecting with your smartphone. Any smartphone will work as long as you can download that free app. So I can see what it sees. And that's kind of cool, but probably not a feature you're gonna use that much. What you are really gonna use is you're gonna tap the file right here, and this is gonna load every single clip that is on the memory card.
No way.
So all of your memory card files are right here. So if someone did hit you, or if you wanna download the beautiful scenery, this is kind of a lot of the table and nothing else really on this one right here, but I can download any of these driving clips and I can reassess what happened, if it was an accident, relive it again, or like we
Can
said.
you forward it to someone?
Yeah.
Let's say if the police say, look,
Absolutely.
you know, just send us the video. You literally could just attach it to an email and send it to somebody.
Download it to your phone, you attach it to an email, and
It
you
could be
send
a
it.
lawyer you're dealing with. It could be
Sure.
an insurance company. Ooh, imagine if you could just send it to the
Right.
insurance company and say, well, there's your proof. You could tell. And if someone hits you from the back, it'll show the jerk. Like, I'm thinking of all these circumstances that happen. I have to tell you, if anybody who has a car, anybody, especially, I'm saying anybody, but think about younger people, new drivers, 16, 17-year-olds. If you've got somebody off at a college campus, anybody who has a car, they really should have this. I gotta give you some updates, Lori, real quick. This is a $200 offer. Tonight, we're at $79.99. Please remember, we have 4 flex pays, which means major credit card, you're buying it for 20 bucks tonight, and free shipping up until midnight. So y'all gotta get all your shopping in tonight before the free shipping goes away. Take advantage of this. I am telling you, the first time you've ever gotten a ticket and it wasn't your fault, or it was your fault, but maybe it wasn't totally your fault and you still got nailed for it.
Right.
How much did you spend trying to get out of that ticket?
Exactly.
How much of a hassle was it? My son had to go to a court because he was in a multi-chain accident. So what happened was a girl was turning. She put her brakes on. The next car hit her. My son hit that car. Another guy hit him. And guess who got charged? My son got a ticket.
What?
Because he had no proof that it was the girl up front that started the chain reaction.
Oh, that would make me furious, because you know your
And it was
insurance
like
rates
$150.
went up.
Oh, the rates, my son was younger, so of course the rates went up, the ticket was expensive. We had to pay it. We're not going to court. We're like, really, we don't have time to go to court for this.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't his fault, but it's just a hassle, guys, and I'm telling you, it's going to give you moving video proof. I think everyone who has a car nowadays should absolutely have it. And you know what? I hate to say that, Lori.
I know.
But we're a very litigious society now.
It's
People
true.
will try to get money out of you however they can, and they'll do it in really unscrupulous ways.
It's true. Trying to get a quick buck.
And I'll tell you what else is kind of interesting too. If someone's coming past your car or what have you, they feel something happen to your car, this baby turns on because it feels that, right? It actually senses when you've got someone who hits you, or what does it turn on if someone tries to open your car and jiggle it?
Not if your ignition isn't running, because it is powered when your vehicle is turned on.
Okay, so as long as
there
it's
are
on.
adapter kits that you can get to power them while your car is not turned on.
Oh, interesting.
But it plugs into your battery. Can we lower lights real quick? Because this has super night vision.
Okay.
Super night vision. So this is gonna glow and show you a gorgeous visual, even in complete and total pitch darkness. So it still looks really good. So you can still see some color here on the screen. You can still see a lot of details here. Can you see that yellow refrigerator? Yeah. Look, you can still see that.
Wow.
So all of these details can still be seen, and it's gonna record very clearly, even in complete and total total pitch darkness. So it looks amazing. It's a great idea to have this standing guard, right? And just being that eyewitness that you need instead of a he said, she said. There are so many distracted drivers this year, unscrupulous people pulling scams these days. This is the ultimate way to fight back against it, and it's so affordable.
Well, and you know, I had somebody today who came in front of me. I was stopped, and then he was walking across with his headsets in his ear.
Oh, he didn't hear you.
And he could not hear. And I have a hybrid car, so when I'm in slow-mo, you can't hear the engine, right?
He needs shocks.
He needs my shocks I had earlier. But you know, what if I had accidentally just missed him and hit him?
Right.
Like, how am I going to prove anything? And then I'm at fault for it all. Anyway, so be safer drivers, be more secure drivers. It could potentially save you thousands of dollars because you're not going to get in trouble because it wasn't your fault, but they're saying it's your fault.
Right.
Grab this while we have it. The black is almost gone. The tan is almost gone. Take advantage of that free shipping because that will end at midnight. Miss Lori, thank you so much. Good to see you as always.
It was so fun. Thanks,
All right, we got to keep on going, everybody. I got lots of electronics tonight. This next item, again, this is a funny show. It could have been custom designed for all my issues.